Ay, lo habíamos dejado acá. Qué importancia la de Francia, es verdad. Tengo que llevar los restos de Annabella Graham. Que por cierto, espero que se haga con este capítulo. O antes, en realidad. Van a ver un pedazo de cacho de clip que saqué de la última vez. Que es impresionante. O sea, literalmente. Hay un susto recontra resarpado en este juego. Me cagué todo, la verdad. No lo esperaba. Me sorprende que estas ratas no te ataquen. La verdad que la ambientación de esta torre... Mis dieces, Mis dieces a la gente que hizo esto, que hizo la movida de la torre. Muy recontra resarpada. Las ratas son también, te digo, del tamaño de mi pie, ¿no? Yo bajé acá. ¿Hay algo que no vi? Símbolo en el minimapa. La puerta está cerrada. Eso. ¿Bichos? Símbolo. Lugar encantado. Ah, es del mismo lugar, ok.
Giddy up.
¿Por dónde se salía? Por acá. ¿Tengo que ir en barco? Sí. caballo, mucha suerte. Suerte, caballo. Pero bueno, mataron al caballo, ¿qué le vamos a hacer? O sea, ¿qué pasa?
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me as soon as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... Is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time, but... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault.
I don't know.
Not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
No haberlo sabido.
If you'd stayed on the
Ni
island,
siquiera podía hablar.
you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
There's a herd bound.
Yes.
Give me here. And leave me be.
¿Tengo que confiar de que este va a hacerlo? ¿Lo hace o no? Va a tener que confiar. Me hubiese gustado saber si... ¿What? ¿Al final va a pasar lo que yo dije que iba a pasar? Me descanses. Hay una aura verde. Obvio. Qué lástima. Oh. No tengo el coso de espectros. Tengo el coso de espectros. Me puedo poner Quen. Primero la granada. Ahora Quen. Ahora Irden.
And now she's free.
No escuché nada porque me pones a 800 ratones peleándome con un fantasma. Y no escuché nada, ¿sabes? No escuché bien lo que dijo, pero bueno, básicamente pasó lo que dije que iba a pasar. Lo que estuvo bueno que manejaba ratones, la verdad. En detalle. Siento, pero no tengo tu tiempo. Es secundaria.
The old god demanded 6 circlings. You didn't bring but a single scurvy run. No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the old god, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you've got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. And suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All-God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and Lotuses or some such will devour the harvest.
A esto los están timando. Le están dando de comer a cualquiera.
I could intercede on your behalf with this all-god of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Seguirla porque estoy seguro de que estos...
Oh, all God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have...
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
Terrible.
Wine. More like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent. Nahalani's eye. Ought to use it.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia.
Bastante.
Pleasure. Huh. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings, given naught in return? I talk at least.
Listen here, lardass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
Dios codicioso. No lo maté. Solamente por el hecho de que ellos, primero que nada, parecen bastante lentos. Y no quiero que de repente se enteren de que su dios no existe.
Anything new?
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you! I told you the All God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
Tiene sentido, ¿no? O sea, si no lo maté, ¿a qué los voy a llevar allá abajo? Que se den cuenta. O sea, pondría en peligro a los campesinos. No.
Farewell. The All God show you favor.
Vamos a dejarla así.
Come on.
El resto de Kaira.
Giving me no choice.
A otro ciervo atropellado.
Whoa!
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
Se me dijiste que no podía hablar, que solamente podía regresar.
Spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
Me arrepiento de no haberte acompañado. Quizás podría compensarte por el tiempo perdido. Pero no me sale ninguna opción. Simplemente le puedo decir adiós.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Ok. Por para un amigo. ¿Tienes de nivel? Nivel 6, se puede hacer. Se puede hacer. Ah, debería hacerla porque es la que tiene nivel más bajo, sinceramente. Parece muy curioso rejugar esa misión, ¿eh? La misión de la torre. Me hubiese gustado ver qué pasa si le decís que no. A que no la vas a llevar. Yo sabía. Claro, bueno, como sabemos todos el tema de lo sobrenatural. Las almas que se alinean con los huesos, por eso hay que quemarlos. Eran... ¿Por qué era esto? Sí.
Drowners and a water hag. My favorites. Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon. Slow now. Whoa. Faster. Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one. Human. From an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it. Not your lucky day. Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
No te va a pasar nada, Alessio.
That's it, Roach.
Ya todo esto. Oliwi.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
¿Eh?
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zeracanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
Became Vin Capel.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success.
Horrible.
I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale
Gracias.
about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Una cita.
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Come on.
Ah, es una carrera. Era un paseo en plan tranqui.
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Ahora, el vigor de caballo. No sé lo que le pasa al caballo si se agota la cosa.
I thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
destruí el taller si es lo que me estás preguntando. Pensé que íbamos a venir aquí a hacer el amor. ¿Oh?
All right, let's get down to business.
What are you talking about?
Sex. That's why we're here, isn't it?
You may know about wine, but you remain quite unsophisticated otherwise. That's very good, because boars are much better in bed. Now, close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not?
Todo
A skirt? Guess we're playing hunt the hare, not hide and seek.
terrible.
Good. Won't have to fumble with fasteners. Shame. Could have kept her shoes on. Now, where's that Cinderella gone to?
La cara que se separó la agarraron los lobos.
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me, but I'll think of something. Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. But indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Kira, where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle, the tower.
Y la vamos a terminar, gente. ¿Qué le vamos a hacer? No vamos a quedar con la duda. Porque tenía en el mapa algún barco cerca, ¿no? Ah, estamos ahí. Veo que hay seres vivos todavía. Podridos.
light. Top floor of the tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
You're either incredibly gullible, or you're trying to play me again.
Whatever do you mean?
Radovid has one objective: to defeat Emir. Curing Catriona, stopping the plague, won't help him do that. So he'll either burn you at the stake with those notes among the kindling, or he'll make you use them to create a weapon.
Don't be ridiculous. Bacteria cannot be controlled.
Not yet. But it's possible in theory, isn't it?
In theory, it's just as possible for a Dachshund to impregnate a she-wolf. I don't have time to debate this, Geralt. I'm going to see Radovid, whether you like it or not.
No le voy a decir esto.
It's your conscience. But you do know hundreds, thousands could die.
What of it? What difference will it make if Nilfgaard's legions die by steel or because of some fucking germs? None.
A plague can go wrong, go wild. A sword won't. That's the difference.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
Claro, nosotros te protegemos.
You believe I'd be safe there?
As long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
Yeah, kinda. So before I go, I'll need you to hand me those notes.
All right, take them already. Farewell, Geralt. Or rather, see you soon.
¿Cagaron a palo? Jodete por Gil, caballo de mierda. Ok. Muy interesante la seguidilla de misiones de esta señora, la verdad. Bastante bien. No pensé que íbamos a terminar en sexo, pero bueno. Bastante nice. Lo voy a dejar acá. Siempre lo dejo en un pueblo, pero tengo bastante sueño ya ahora. Cambiaron 20 minutos, quizás. Pero tengo que voy a aprovechar y me voy a ir a dormir. Guardar partida. Partida guardada. Gente. Perdonen por el episodio de The Witcher. Todo en silencio. Verdad que no comenté ni nada. O sea, no estuve al 100%. Lo tienen que entender. Son las 4:34 de la mañana. Mi pareja está durmiendo arriba. Y tengo sueño. Así que bueno. Quería jugar por lo menos para hacer un capitulazo. Bueno, más. Tuvimos ahí el plot twist del fantasma que me lo veía venir. Pero no me veía venir un sexo duro con la chica esta. Pensé que solamente podías tener sexo con Elizabeth. Y mirá, terrible. Bueno, igual fue sexo nomás. No pasa nada. Nadie muere. Obviamente me interesa muchísimo seguir con el juego. Vamos a darle duro y parejo. El lunes no vamos a hacer directo de mañana. O por lo menos no tan temprano. Porque tengo una entrevista de trabajo, gente, a las 9:30 de la mañana. Así que en cuanto termine con eso y vuelva, prenderé. Porque al final no es que no voy a hacer una mierda. Porque voy a jugar a esto que, vamos, da miedo. Me voy. Muchas gracias a todos por estar del otro lado. Y nos vemos en la próxima. Adiós. Que pasen bien.